All right, I have a gripe with Verizon, and I'm going to show you exactly why. You are not following your advertising. So this is what is happening. So I noticed this when I went to Verizon because I had a question for them on my bill, that they're offering this special 4 lines and you get the $25 unlimited. But we actually have Unlimited Plus, which is $40 a month guaranteed for 3 years on 4 lines. So we actually have that. I did a chat in and I'm paying $45 a month. So for 4 lines times 5 is $20 a month. Now I know this sounds like really small to some of you, but I'm frugal and I like to have my money. And if I can save money and they're advertising this promotion, I should be able to get it. So I'm going to try again today. She told me I wasn't eligible and this promotion had expired 2 days ago and the Verizon never took it off of their website, which is a bunch of BS because it's still on their website and I'm looking at it right now. This is in real live time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get Verizon on the phone and I'm going to screen, or not on the phone, on their chat, and I'm going to screen record and see if they're willing to give me what they're advertising. If they're not, I'm gonna try to go up the corporate ladder a little bit because it's not fair that they're advertising this and I'm paying $45. So I want my $20 a month back, or $20 a month going forward off of my cell phone bill. So I'm gonna call them and I'm going to chat, because if I call, I get caught in their robocall. I tried to do that this morning. Annoying. Verizon, have people answer your phone. You would have so much more luck than the AI people that don't do anything and then hang up on you eventually. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna get them on the phone call. Okay, so now I'm saying I would like an agent, but this AI bot wants to know exactly what I want. I'd like the new promo applied to my account. Agent, please. Okay, this might be a long video. And they still don't want me to do this. They want to, do I want to activate a line, order status, cancel order, rebates? I want none of these. Billing, please. Okay, so I've had to do 4 chats just to try to get through the AI person. Oh, and we're still doing this. I still want agent. Okay, now they're gonna chat with me. Okay. So while they're waiting for the chat, I would like to see if the promotion on your website for $40 per line can be applied. I am paying $45. And it's not related to credit. Okay, so I'm talking to Ritik at Verizon. I don't have a concern related to credit. It had nothing to do with credit. And I'm gonna bleep out all of this extra stuff so that you can actually see. Okay, and I can guarantee that, whoa, that was a bird that flew into the window. Hold on, gotta go check that. Edit that out because it had my phone number on there, which I don't want all of you to have. So this is my response. We have the military discount, so don't mess with that. And because I'm afraid that they're going to take that away and then I'll never get that back. Also, the rep yesterday told me that the promo had expired, which it did not. Is it still on the website 2 days later? I did right. She did lie to me, and I'm keeping a record to report this to management. And then I would like to save the $20 per month. Okay, and she said, I apologize for the inconvenience you have experienced. I will share your feedback about it further. Yes, but I'm not too worried about the feedback. I just want to reduce my monthly expense. Okay, so she is being super nice about it. She said she's reviewing my account and finding ways to lower my bill by $20. And she said, I will make sure that you get a resolution up to your expectations. I'm not quite convinced that this will happen. I just am saying that I should be able to have the promo applied to be able to get to that $20 resolution. And I'm on hold, I think it's about 12 minutes now. So we'll keep going. Okay, I had to send her the link because they can't look up the promo on their side. Right here. Here's the promo. And then she said, thank you for your confirmation. I truly respect your decision. Well, I haven't made a decision yet. So I can tell that I'm probably dealing with somebody from overseas that is a little iffy on English. So we'll see what kind of comes next. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. It says, thank you for providing the details. This will help me in finding the best offer for you. I don't want a different offer. I said it's not about the best offer. It's that you are advertising a lower price than I am paying. I want the lower price, no change to my services. Okay. She says she agrees with me, which is fine, and I should pay what I owe, obviously. And if it's showing there, I will find it. Okay, but the problem is that these customer service agents should have access to the specials or the promos that Verizon is offering. So this is where the customer service drives me crazy. Okay, if you are in management and you deal with customer service, the number one thing that you should have is empower your employees to do things instead of having to transfer you and create just an absolute nightmare for the person that is on the chat or the person that is on the phone. I find I get the runaround a lot with a lot of these companies. And I'm on probably about 20 minutes now of sitting here waiting for her to respond to me. It's so frustrating. So it's a good thing I'm on chat, because if I was on the phone, I probably would have hung up already. So we'll see what happens here. To be determined. Okay, I had to get asked to be transferred to a manager because she said she checked her tools and resources, and the offer you're seeing appears to be the unlimited welcome plan, which it's not, because if you go to the unlimited welcome plan over here, it's $25 a month. Over here, we're paying $45 and we're on this plan, and they're off and they want $40. So now I had to be transferred to a manager, and I'm on probably minute 30. Verizon, you need help with customer service. Okay, update. She said she wants to inform you that the offer for the $40 plus plan you are seeing on the website is exclusively for new customers. If you add a new line, you receive the same deal. However, it does not say that anywhere on the website that it's only for new lines, but she's offering to meet my expectations. I can offer an additional discount to lower your bill, bringing your price plan to $40. I said, no, it does not say new lines anywhere. I looked through the whole thing. Will the $20 credit be applied? Oops, I can't type. Be applied every month. Oh my gosh, it's hard to do one-handed. Okay, so now she's saying they can't put me on the plan because they say it's for new people, even though their disclaimers don't say that. And she's gonna update my account, and she, as a valued customer, she's going above and beyond to provide my expectations. And I said, so my bill will be exactly the same, less $20 per month. Okay, so I'm going to put, okay, please add discount. Okay, now as I'm thinking about this too, my husband's line, he does not, let me flip you around. My husband's line, he does not use the hotspot. So I'm wondering if he really needs to be on the Unlimited Plus. I'll check with him first just to make sure, but I suppose I could lower his bill by about $10 more too. So then I'd have, okay, so now I'm saving $20 a month because I asked for their promo. So that is $120 a year that I've saved just by spending 40 minutes on the chat with Verizon. Yikes. Okay, so my little Verizon experiment, I had to shut off part of it towards the end because they were like putting phone numbers and stuff in the documentation. I didn't want anybody to see my phone number. So anyway, what ended up happening with Verizon is the person must have gotten off all of their other calls, and so she started like talking to me. So things were moving along a little bit faster. I still spent 35 minutes on the phone or on the text chain with Verizon. And what we did is she wouldn't give me the promotion because she said that was for only new lines, which Verizon, if you're going to give that new people all of this fun, this wonderful promotions and stuff like that, you should give it to your customers that have been customers for at least eight years. And anyway, customer service. Yes, customer service. So what she did is she gave me a $20 credit. Well, then in the meantime, I had asked her, I said, well, you know what? My husband is on the unlimited plan also, in the kind of the Unlimited Plus in the middle. And he doesn't use his hotspot. And I know he doesn't use his hotspot because he wouldn't be able to figure out how to use his hotspot. And I thought to myself, well, why am I paying for his hotspot if he doesn't even use it? So we compared the two plans, and I actually moved him down to the step down of a plan. So that was a $15 a month savings. So I saved $35 by spending 38 minutes on the phone with Verizon, or the computer with Verizon. And that will be every single month. So my bill went from like $180 down to $145. So spending that time, noticing that Verizon had this special, spending the time on the chat, which should have taken probably half the amount of time that it did, but we got it covered. I going forward should save the $35 a month. So that is significant. That's a significant amount of money on a cell phone plan with 4 people per year. So, you know, sometimes it is worth it to have a little bit of frustration trying to get through the customer service line. So I also have my Disney Plus through them, and I need to kind of figure that out too, because I don't really think anybody watches that anymore here. So I could reduce my bill probably by another, I think it's $8, because we do get a military discount on that. So anyway, my customer service with Verizon was a little bit sketchy to start with. It ended up being okay. Like I said, the amount of time could have been cut down into about 15 minutes instead of 38 minutes. And I'm happy with where it ended up, and I encourage you to double check all of your subscription services or things that are billed every single month and see where you're at and if you actually use that item. I mean, like literally I'm a very frugal person, but that one escaped me, that my husband wasn't using this particular feature on this plan, and for $15 a month less, but he could have exactly the same thing, and he's just not using one of the features on the line. So the frugal part of me is happy. We got a little bit of a discount. When I get the bill, we'll see what happens, because that could be a whole nother disastrous mess trying to figure that out. But I think we got it. So stay tuned to more things that I'm working on to save money in my getting ready to retire journey.